Hello and welcome to Daily Dulcinea. Today is July 23rd, 2008. On this day in history in 1967, the Detroit race riots broke out. And Aaron, these race riots, they lasted for approximately 6 days.
That's correct. The riots actually started when police went into an unlicensed bar in a predominantly black neighborhood in Detroit, expecting just to arrest a few people. But what they found there was over 80 customers celebrating the return of two Vietnam War veterans. Within hours, looting, gunfire had broken out, and the police were facing mobs of thousands. This wasn't the first time that racial outbursts had occurred in Detroit either. In the early 1940s, there were race riots during World War II, and because of poor economic conditions. And as early as the 1920s, Detroit had been known as a stronghold for the Ku Klux Klan.
Right, and during the race riots, the mayor of Detroit is quoted as saying that it looked like a scene out of Berlin in 1945. The city did.
It was awful. There were 43 dead. It was one of the bloodiest uprisings in 50 years, and it was, I think, the most property damage in U.S. history.
Right. And some people don't consider the riots actual riots. They consider them a rebellion.
A lot of people after the riots tried to justify their actions, saying that the Civil Rights Act, which had been passed 3 years earlier in 1964, hadn't satisfied all the rights that African Americans were seeking. They were still suffering from housing and job discrimination, police brutality, poor economic conditions, particularly in Paradise Valley, which is in East Detroit, where 200,000 African Americans were living. So for them, this was a rebellion, not a riot.
Right. And but this isn't the first time that the country has experienced racial tensions and racial riots.
No, it certainly was one of the bloodiest, but as early as in 1943, one of the more well-known riots is the Zoot Suit riots in Los Angeles, where Los Angeles Navy sailors attacked Hispanic youths to avenge the assault of one of their sailors. And even in 1967, when these riots were going on in Detroit, 127 other cities in the United States were suffering from similar race riots, although none were quite as bloody as those in Detroit.
Right, and none lasted the 6 days.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your report on this day. For more information on this story, please visit us at www.findingdulcinea.com. And please visit us again tomorrow for more information on this day. Thanks.